Before you go any further, take a quick second to watch this ClickRez demo. I'm going to show you what features are included in ClickRez, what ClickRez can do, and then finally how to set it up. Let's get into it.
ClickRez Special is one, its ability to let customers get a price no matter the time or day, whether it's a weekend or 2 a.m. Customers can quickly come on here, input their year, make, model, and get a price. This lets you stand out from your competitors, right? If a customer is looking for your price on window tinting at 1 a.m. and you're the only one available, they're going to go with your shop. Other thing is ClickRez helps educate the customers, giving them options like tint simulators to help view percentages and understand what different percentages are going to look like on their vehicle, outside their vehicle, what percentages you offer, and for example, tint laws in your state. So it's going to help educate them. So by the time they get to the checkout page, whether you have call to book or schedule now, they'll understand what they're booking, what the cost is going to be, and really have a tailor quote built for them. And this is without any back and forth between you and the customer. So it saves you time, lets you focus on running your business and doing the best work possible, and makes it as convenient as possible for the customers. With that said, let's jump in on how to set up your ClickRez account and what to expect.
Now that you started your ClickRez free trial, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your booking link. That's going to be found right here. Just copy that, paste it in your search bar, and that's going to bring you to your booking page. This is the page you're going to paste on your website, social media, Google My Business. This is where customers are going to go ahead and book and be able to get prices for the services. So that, like I said, is found right there. Next step is going to be to go ahead and set up the service, prices, and all that. And that's going to be done under services. Service page. This is where you're going to see all the default services that come preloaded in the software. So detailing, tinting, window tinting. We'll start with window tinting. This is going to all come preloaded when you start your free trial. And first you can edit your name, change the description, add a cover image, and I will get back to these settings in a second. First, you're going to upload your films. So standard, ceramic. You can edit these preloaded films or add new films there. Change the description, play with these sliders, and then what percentages you offer that film in. The pricing works as follows. We have different pricing categories, so sedan, truck. Simply click here, and this is where you can edit the different prices. In here, it's going to go by window. If your prices say cost 100 for 2 windows, but if you add up all the windows, the final vehicle price is going to be different. You can turn on full vehicle discount and apply, let's say, a 20% discount for customers who choose a full vehicle. You can also edit the requirements of what constitutes a full vehicle. So whether that's all the glass on a vehicle or just all the side glass plus the back windshield or whatever that means to your shop, can edit that there. Also have advanced pricing categories, so this gives you more vehicle categories such as hatchbacks, wagons, and so on. You can turn that on and off. And then we're also going to have custom categories down here. It's going to come preloaded with these different Tesla categories. You can also create your own categories here as well. Just call it test. Be able to search specific year, make, models here, such as, let's say, Acura, and we'll do a RDX. And you can add that to that list. You can now build a full list of vehicles that are going to have unique pricing, and then you can go ahead and price those same front left, front right, and so on. And you can add as many of those. You can put 30 vehicles in a category, or you can just say put a Cybertruck in a category, depending on how you want to do that. So that gives you a lot of flexibility to change different pricing and make it really unique to your shop. Last thing I'll touch on is options. So this is a good one for, let's say, add-ons. Make it a multi-select or single select. So that means, can they select more than one option? We can say interior detailing, and let's say full wash. This is just an example. You can add a description, and then you'll be able to add pricing here as well. One thing you want to make sure you add pricing and minutes, even if it's 0, just make sure you put that in. And you'll see 4 categories, 0 exceptions. That means you did it right. And you can use this for a bunch of different things. You can even put the pricing at 0, like that. And then that'll let you kind of use this to ask questions like, are they dropping off a vehicle or waiting in the shop, or use it as a disclaimer. say, hey, final price is not given until we really see the vehicle. Anything before that is just a quote, just to cover your ass in case a customer shows up with something you're not expecting. But yeah, that's going to be the services for tinting. It's going to be very similar for other services, and I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like for PPF now. Now we're going to go through how to set up detailing, PPF, and ceramic coating services. So we'll start with PPF. It's going to look exactly the same as Tint, setting up services, service name, description, tag. Here's where it's going to go different. It's going to be you go by services. You can either do services or packages. So right now it's set up to do packages. You have a starter package that includes this. You have a premium package that includes this. And then you have an elite package that's like full body. You could also do it by surface. It's just say front bumper, sorry for that spelling, and then say like hood, and the customer can click on what they want and add that and kind of build their own package. Just depends on how you want to do that. You can also upload images as well there. It's going to be the same advanced pricing. It's going to give you the more vehicle categories like in tinting. And you're going to have your different PPF films here. Same description, you can edit, and then you're going to price it out either by package or by the a la carte. So what would a hood cost? What would a front bumper, side skirts cost for a sedan in this case, or a coupe, a truck, blah, blah, blah. And then you can also do the same custom categories and options as well as tinting. Now moving over to ceramic coating. It's going to be very similar. You're just going to have your surfaces. Usually that's just going to be full vehicle. And then you're going to have your packages down here. So 3-year, 7-year, and then custom categories and options as well. Moving on to detailing or default services. This is going to be just options. So we'll go here, and I recommend kind of doing an a la carte version for this. So build your package, and this is going to kind of show the customers what you offer for detailing. So we'll say full, well, actually we'll do like this. Interior clean, exterior, and then you could say like odor removal, and kind of have customers go through the list and select what they want to have done. You can add descriptions, pricing, images to that as well. When you are doing this, just make sure you have something in for time and for price. It can be 0, but just make sure that's in there. If you see 0 categories, 0 exceptions, that means it won't save properly. You need to see the 4 categories thing, or the 16, I believe, if you have advanced pricing on. You could also do packages like starter, elite, gold package as well. But yeah, you can use this service type for detailing, wrapping, really anything that's not going to fit into the tinting or ceramic coating PPF. So yeah, that's a quick tutorial on how you set up the other services. And now we'll jump into the rest of the setup process. Now we're going to go over plugins and Zapier. So plugins, this is going to let you connect Metapixel or a Google Pixel, or any other tracking code, whether that's Google Analytics, Hotjar, anything you want to track what your customers are doing on this booking page. So that code can just be implemented here. If you are doing a Google campaign or Meta campaign, it's going to help you optimize those campaigns for completed bookings and completed deposits. It's going to make your ad spend go to better use. So you're not going to be paying for customers who are just looking around. You'll be paying for the customers that are really going to be making bookings and contributing to your bottom line. Zapier is going to let you connect ClickRez to other software programs and send booking and customer data over there. All right, now we're going to go over some common questions get asked when using the software. Number 1 is ClickRez able to connect with other software platforms, or does it replace my CRM? And the answer is kind of both. You can use ClickRez in conjunction with an existing CRM or use it as a standalone service. If you are using it with another CRM, what I recommend is linking your calendars through Google Calendar. So if you have another calendar in, say, TintWiz, or you're able, link your Google Calendar to that, link that same calendar to ClickRez, And then you'll be able to have both those software programs putting bookings onto that calendar. ClickRez will see the bookings from your Able or the other software programs and make sure to put no bookings in there. So it's a good way to prevent double bookings and keeping those systems talking to each other. You can also use Zapier to send over customer data and booking data depending on the integration capabilities. So yeah, it's kind of yes and no. You can do it whatever works best for you. Another thing is payments. Payments are going to be sent to, once you connect your bank account and stuff, you'll be able to have payments pulled out every night. You'll have to reach a certain payment threshold to get there, but once you do, you can pull your payments out every night. Settings, you can adjust deposit payments depending on each service. So window tinting, you can create custom deposit amounts for window tinting. Down here. Once you turn on platform payments, you'll see an option in the settings of, let's say, window tinting or ceramic coating, and you'll be able to adjust deposit amounts there. SMS, you can edit your SMS texts to make those completely customizable. And checkout sessions are going to be for when you turn on, scrolling down here to pre-quote lead capture. That means before customers see a price, you grab their name, email information, and you'll see those checkout sessions appear here. You can also enable call to book. So instead of customers booking into your calendar, they give you a call. Benefit is by the time they're calling, they're already going to know what they want, understand prices, and be really ready to book. So you can enable that there. And then, yeah, if you want to have emails sent out to you regarding invoice, booking creation, all that, you can send multiple email addresses for your whole team, put those there, and it'll automatically send it. And last thing, we do have a mobile app you can download for your phone, be able to manage everything from the phone. And you can also create bookings and invoices straight from here. Once you create connect Stripe, you'll be able to create an invoice here. But yeah, you can manually create bookings easily to do that. If another thing with a calendar, if you're going to be out for a certain day, say Thursday, you can block off Thursday on your Google Calendar. ClickRez will see that and make sure to put no bookings there. So it's a good way if you want to take a set lunch break or you're out a certain day, you can quickly update that as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If there are anything else, just email us our support and we'll be happy to get you set up and answer any questions you have.